Hello YouTube and welcome to Kansas, site to chase race number 4 of the NRSL Hooters series, season number 4, and joining me in the booth yet again is Stephen Paul III.
Hello guys.
I almost don't really have to do that introduction anymore, really. In fact, sometimes I haven't. Stephen Paul III and Amanda Shelley will be on the front row with Chris Washer, Chris Louvier in row 2, Alex May and Sam Young, the highest starting of our chasers today, in row number 3. No, 4. No, yeah, 3. Never mind. James Qualls, Charles Sanford, row 4, with Mary Shelley and Oriole Pollard in row 5. And here's the rest of the starting grid.
So going to the field today, it's going to be interesting. We're here at Kansas, a mile and a half after some road courses, and we saw some intense action last weekend. So Bosotsaco with the win last weekend. Oh, no, Kyle Matthews won last week. I apologize.
Matthews won last week, yeah.
So Time Pollard is 25 points behind, and he's starting in the back along with the 8 car and the 2 of Jess. So we'll see how they fare, and some of the chasers at the bottom can catch up. And our final row is Zanadula and Fitzwater. So we'll see if anybody in the back can gain on the front.
As Bafode Sacco is the points leader coming in. First time he's been atop the points this season, as it's 5 Chevys all atop the points. Time Pollard is second, 25 back. Jerry Shelley is 62 back in third. Jessica Shelton 81 back in fourth, and Sam Young is 98 points back in fifth. Rest of the top 10, as I'll get interrupted at some point here. Kev Shear is sixth in points. He's 145 back. He's the only other driver who can leave here as the points leader, as here comes the command.
Drivers, start your engines!
Hunter Braxton, Mary Shelley, Zachary Fitzwater, and Zach Flickinger make up the rest of the top 10, with Sheila Shear and Sky Commons rounding out the chase grid right now, as no one comes into this one over 2 races back at least, so that's the good news. Onboards that we will carry, will start with the points leader carrying the Chevy onboard is Buffalo Sacco. Time Pollard is carrying the AutoZone onboard. Jerry Shelley, the Road Loans onboard. Jessica Shelton, the Jimmy John's onboard camera. Kev Shear, the Ford onboard camera. Hunter Braxton, the Dodge onboard camera. Zachary Fitzwater, the Kingsford onboard. And finally is Zach Flickinger carrying the Penske Truck Rentals onboard camera for this one. And we're in store for 27 laps here. I believe it's the Driven to Honor 300, I believe.
Yes. We're going to find Dorothy today, too?
We might. Who knows? Depends if someone goes flying. Pace car is off. Field under control. The Big Lot Chevrolet of Amanda Shelley. And we are green from Kansas.
Yes, we are. As we'll see what happens here. Usually mile and a half is the draft reliance. We'll see who has the right draft.
And right now, Pollard unable to clear Louvier going into turn number 1, so he's stuck on the outside, as Amanda Shelley's going to get a big advantage here off turn number 2. 3 wide, possibly for second, as Alex May's going to make the move there.
And I just see death happening.
Meanwhile, Washer up the middle, going to make a move there on Pollard, as the 89 car just falls further and further back. 3 wide with a couple of the chasers, although there was one as well. Time Pollard in the middle. Jerry Shelley was on his outside, and it was Hunter Braxton on the low side there. James Qualls now makes it 3 wide.
Washer washed up the hill right there.
And meanwhile, Sam Young finally going to get out of the middle of the 3 wide situation himself.
Yeah, here comes Oriole Pollard on the bottom. He's on the hot seat along with Card, so he's trying to get up there.
And meanwhile, William Brock now going to make the move on Mary Shelley for the 4th position, and we have a battle for the lead. Here comes the defending champion, Alex May. Unable to defend his title, but going to try and go out there and win at least 1, maybe 2 more races in the ending here. Try at least.
Yep, here comes Sanford. Sanford second place last week. We got Reinbrock, one at Zenjoltis, and he's found new life in the 63.
And trying to peak for the race lead as they went into turn number 1, unable to make the move. And now here comes William Brock, as the entire top 5 is Chevys.
Go Chevy.
Top running Ford is Oriole Pollard. The top running Dodge is Johnny Gardner. And Dylan Young right now is the top running Toyota in the 9th position.
At
Oriole
least he
Pollard
start.
going to throw a wrench into the whole Chevy top 5, though.
At least Dylan Young started this week.
And Sanford falling back. Mary Shelley's going to grow and grab the 3rd spot. Oriole Pollard now to 4th. And RJ Reynolds going to follow through into the top 5 in the 60.
Here he comes. See what RJ can do.
Not been a very good season. He comes into this one 41st in the points.
Yeah, we got a dead guy versus an Orioles. This is definitely shaping up for a good battle.
Johnny Gardner coming up through the field. He's now up into the 6th position as they battle for the race lead once again. William Brock is peaking.
I don't think the 4 has won this. They came close at Richmond, but that's about it this year.
I'm not entirely sure. I don't remember.
I don't think so, but I know they almost won Richmond with no rear end.
Obviously, we'll be able to take a look at that if there is a caution. Oriole Pollard now to 3rd. RJ Reynolds going to follow him through, though. And here comes Dylan Young as well. And RJ going for the 3rd spot on Oriole Pollard.
Yep, as Oreo just couldn't hold the bottom right there. Whoa, he hit the brakes.
Had a brake check, got a little tight or something there. And here comes Sam Young trying to go through the open door there.
You need to get the milk off the tires.
And Sam Young going to grab, I believe that is the 5th position away.
Sam is only 98 points behind Wasaka. With him running in the back, this is what Sam Young needs.
Well, you say that. Let's see where Bafode Sacco is. Well, yeah, he's running in the back, 38th.
And Jess is back there too. Ouch.
So is Time Pollard. He's up on that outside line.
And Jerry Show, you were seeing the top 4 in points below 35th.
Well,
33rd.
I think Shelton is now in the top 35 once again. So
yeah, and the highest, and Sam Young, yeah, he could leave us the points lead if it stays like this.
Yeah, to be fair, we're on lap number 9 right now of this race. So Shelton last scored now in the 34th position. Enzo Nareza with a brave move there.
Yeah, he threw it down in there. As Time Pollard is looking at the time right now.
As Dylan Young looking for 2nd, possibly on Alex May here.
He won in Iowa, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe you're right. He's won somewhere. He just didn't get the wild card, and so unfortunately Toyota unrepresented in this chase. So, but Dylan Young now to 2nd as here comes Sam Young. He's going to follow through where his brother went. So Sam Young now going to go to 3rd. And there's the pole sitter, Amanda Shelley, back up into the top 5, or at least back into the top 10. Looks like maybe 6th, actually.
Yep, Oreo's falling down to 9th. Johnny's there.
Johnny right now last scored in the 7th position as Isaac Flickinger now tries to make the move on Oriole Pollard. Will do so, and here comes Preston Plord and Hunter Braxton with a full head of steam there through turn 2.
Braxton's 151 points out, and if with all those people in the back, this is the run he definitely needs.
Yeah, as he was one of the guys who definitely had a very good regular season, one of the few multi-time winners so far this season with 2 wins on the card.
Well, hopefully Steve has as much luck tomorrow, so we'll see.
Johnny Gardner trying to go for 6th on the pole sitter, Amanda Shelley there. Not able to make the move stick, and he'll fall back in line. And now Mary Shelley might try and make a move, unable to do so.
Yep.
And meanwhile, Dylan Young has caught William Brock for the race lead.
Yep, Dylan Young here in the Comcast car is coming up through here.
Yep. Preston Plord so far has set the quickest lap time of the race, as RJ Reynolds now to 4th, muscling his way by the 4 of Alex May.
Yeah, we have to call the Tin Man for that one.
Okay.
Did I mess it up? Who's the strong? Was it the Tin Man or the Lion? Was it?
The Lion was the one that wanted courage. Scarecrow wanted brains. Put it that way.
Oh, Kev is still looking for that, by the way.
Oh, wow. Dylan Young's peaking for the race lead. Gets the run through turn number 2.
He's trying to find
gonna try and make the move down on the back straightaway for the race lead.
He found it.
And
Yeah.
while draft reliant, they are able to break away at least a little bit.
And how about Sam Young? He's trying to go for all 3 championships and not looking too good on the truck side, but right now looking pretty good right now in the Hooters.
I think he might have that a little bit wrong. I don't know. It's very possible. William Brock, though, going to go for the crossover move possibly on the 38. Not able to make it work. Now, does that open the door for Sam Young to make a move for second? It does.
Well, Brock has a win this season. All these 3 have a win. I'm not sure where, but they have won this year.
Brock, I believe, won fairly early on in the season. I don't remember where.
I think the 01 won in Ontario, one of the Pigs tracks.
Could have been. As Brock going to go for that crossover once again. This time, I think he might get it to work, though, on Sam Young. It's a little bit farther along down that back straightaway.
And this is what Dylan Young is loving to see.
And RJ isn't minding it either in front of him, as that's going to allow him to try and catch up a little bit.
Nothing like 41st in points. Have a shot to win.
As William Brock back to second. Now what does Sam Young have for the 1 car?
Pretty clean
Crossover
race.
again.
Pretty clean race too. Looks like that Highline you lose a lot of momentum.
So now can Sam Young not only clear the 1 of William Brock, but can he also set his sights on his own brother Dylan Young for the race lead?
Didn't we see this at Boston last weekend?
We saw them running up front, yes. As Sam Young clears once again, can RJ get there to the 1? No, he can't, not yet at least. Brock not able to make the move quite yet on the 01 car, so it looks like Sam Young going to be able to set his sights a little bit. Never mind, here comes Brock once again.
And Dylan Young is once again loving this.
As Preston Plord battles with Johnny Gardner inside the top 10.
Yep, Alex May back there. Good battles there.
As Ace Rogers is on pit lane in the 9.
Pit strategy, probably trying to do an undercut.
Oh, RJ.
RJ threw it. He's got nothing to lose. He's dead. He's got nothing to lose.
As looking back here, Shelton now has fallen back once again.
Jerry Shelley is not back in this pack. I don't see him.
I don't see him either. So let's see. Are they pitting up here? No.
No, it looks like Sam Young lost a lot of ground.
Preston Plord gonna make the move as Amanda Shelley also passes the 01. Johnny
Plord,
Gardner gonna try and follow through.
Plord, the Pocono winner here, coming up to top 5.
Amanda Shelley had to lost the front end of her car, and that also in turn cost the 01 some time because he had to lift.
Yep, and that's not what he wanted to see. He was looking at a lot of points, and he lost about 25 right there in that exchange.
And right now, no one up here is pitting, so I'm kind of curious why the 9 had to pit.
It's Ace Rogers, so.
As he's now coming off pit lane, a very lengthy stop it looks like, as he is already 2 laps down, possibly 3.
That's a tough break.
As right now, no one in the top 5 is even one of our chasers right now, as Alex May. Right now, Sam Young is still the highest ranking chaser. He is in the 7th position, now going to fend off from Amanda Shelley. He'll hang on to the 7th spot.
That's not going to be good enough to take the points lead, but here goes the Alex May.
Alex May going for 5th on Johnny Gardner. Sam Young's going to follow through to 6th. Amanda Shelley might try and follow through. Here comes Zachary Fitzwater from 42nd starting spot. He's now running in 9th.
And if he had 5 more laps, he could have a shot.
Well, he does have 5 more laps.
Wow. Well, here goes Brock. Here comes Brock back.
William Brock closing in on Dylan Young for the race lead as there are 5 laps to go from Kansas.
Yep. Doesn't he drive the 18 in the Cup Series?
Yes. That Interstate Battery Chevrolet, yeah.
You know, I was thinking about, I don't know if he planned that perfectly because Yaley did run the 1 and the 18 that year. So if you plan that, put it in the comment section.
Or on Discord too, if you watch it, because I know you're on. I'm pretty sure he's on the Discord. So
I'll have to ask him.
Right now, Sam Young trying to catch up to Alex May. For 5th. He's also trying to catch up to Dylan Young if he could, but that's looking less and less likely. As Sam Young makes the move on Alex May, here we go.
Well, if anybody's got a pit, we know Charles is going to win the race. So.
So far, they're not showing any signs of it, as coming off turn number 4, 3 laps to go now for Dylan Young.
Yeah, Fitzy's trying to do the second lap, the first challenge. Let's see if he can actually do it. Well, he's not going to do it.
His is more the last to question mark challenge. Right now, it's last to 9th.
It's still a pretty good run for Fitz. He's in the chase, so that's what he needed.
Yep. Came into this one more than a race back. He was 8th in points. So right now, these guys unable to make a move on each other right now, as battle for the race lead with 2 laps to go. William Brock leads at the line.
Oh, I could guarantee this is RJ's best career finish right now where he is.
Here comes RJ Reynolds now, going for 2nd on Dylan Young.
That's what William Brock, all Brock needed. That's it. It's over.
Well, I wouldn't say it's over just yet. Dylan Young clears going into 3.
Can he get to him? Oh, Brock's pitting.
I don't think he is, no. White
Look like
flag.
this.
One more lap around at Kansas Speedway for William Brock.
You got
Looking
this.
for win number 2.
Can he do it? Let's see how Dylan Young enters the corner. Or if RJ's giving a little bit of toe.
Here comes Dylan Young down that back straightaway.
Can he get there? He's all
I
over
don't
the
think he can
bumper.
get there.
And William
Into
Brock.
3. And off of turn number 4, William Brock will see the checkered flag first. He wins at Kansas.
And he spoils the chase party. And that's beautiful.
It works.
Jerry Shelley, man, he moved his way up the field, man. 18th.
It's going to be a last to 11th there for Fitzwater.
Man, just their worst race of the year. Bad time for that. Time Pollard had a crappy race, too. Buffalo Sacco, 40th. Ouch. Kev Shear, 41st. Ouch.
So that will do it. William Brock, your winner here today. Dylan Young, RJ Reynolds, Preston Plord, Sam Young, Amanda Shelley, Johnny Gardner, Max Anderson, Alex May, and Samet Ozkan ended up getting the top 10 as he stole the final spot away from Zachary Fitzwater. Look at the bottom of the results. Steven, your final thoughts on today's race?
Definitely a good race. A lot of the top guys in the chase had problems, and a lot of guys at the bottom had good runs, so they can start gaining. So we might actually have a competitive field. I'm not sure where we're going next. I believe we're going to Irwindale for the next race in the series to start the triple header weekends for a few weeks. So it's definitely going to be interesting. Good win to Brock. Reynolds with his best career finish in the series. Plotted one of his best runs to his win at Pocono. Johnny, shout out to Johnny. Good run for him, dealing with some tough times. Anderson with a top 10. And Time Paul 24th and Jerry Shelley 18th. So definitely a good race. Looking forward to the Cup race. Probably going to see the same thing happen, but we'll see. And Kev Shear 41st and Ace Rogers 42nd. Ouch.
So with that, congrats to William Brock on the win. I believe his 2nd career win, at least, and going off of what Steven was saying. I believe he's correct on it, at least. That's probably my fault in believing that, but hey.
Wow.
Congrats to him on the win today. And I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed and subscribe if you haven't today for more gaming and racing related content. I'm Gordon Fan 291 and this has been a production of the NRSL. We'll see you guys next time.
See you guys.